When the Romans destroyed Jerusalem, they minted coins, 5 coins, to celebrate their victory. And it says Judea capta, Judea in captivity. And what you saw there was the date palm tree. By the way, 7 branches also symbolize the menorah. And under the tree, you see a Roman soldier weeping a crying widow that sits on the ground. So, of course, it's personification of Judea in Rome. So the symbol of Judea was the date palm tree. And maybe you notice that I'm wearing a necklace with a coin. 62 years after the temple was destroyed, when the Jews rebelled again against the Romans, false Messiah Bar Kokhba led them. They took the Roman coins, scraped the face of the Caesar, and reminted them with the same symbol. The vine leaf is on one side, represents the wine sacrifice at the temple, and the other side is the date palm tree. 7 branches, one. And it says over here, to the freedom of Jerusalem. Yes, the story gets even better. This tree was extinct until 35 years ago. You know Masada? Yeah. Herod the Great stored dates over there in dates baskets. So one of the archaeologists, I happen to know her son, good friend of mine, Professor Silo, she succeeded to germinate those seeds. 2,000 years old seeds that were stored by Herod the Great at Masada. She succeeded to germinate them, and now once again, yes, not only the people came back to their land, but also the date palm tree of Judah is flourishing once again. Okay, and it looks just the same. If you want, maybe we can send it to you, or you can Google it up. You know how we named this tree? Methuselah. So if you Google Methuselah, the date palm tree, you will see the same tree that from the Judea Capta and from the symbol of the kingdom of Judea. By the way, why the dates was so popular? They had no sugar, so they used to sweeten their food with the dates honey, and also making some good alcoholic drink from it. I need to try and do this, but
yeah, you have to do that.
You know the 7 species that God blessed the country with? Deuteronomy 8:8, the wheat, the barley, the pomegranate, the dates. We need to read it sometime. So those are the healthiest food for us. But the problem is that the wheat that we eat today is not the biblical one. So we found the grain in archaeological excavations, and once again we have the wheat from the biblical days.
No way.
And the wine. They found wine. They found grape seeds burned, and they succeeded to make biblical vines from them. Anyway, what the vines that you see over here are originally from, the dates that you see over here are actually from California. It's from Morocco, brought to California, improved in California, brought here in the 1980s. It's called Majhul, and Israel is producing 25% of the Majhul in the world. Those are organics. And the biggest ones are as your biggest finger. And by the way, 1 minute. You see this flat top mountain?
Yeah.
That's what used to be the fortress of Jericho. The mountain with the antenna is Mount of Temptation, where according to the tradition, only from the Crusaders' time, where Satan tempted Jesus. I don't think it's this one, but that's a tradition. So here it is, Temptation Mount. And I'm not sure if you see, but there is caves, the caves of the spies. Okay, the trees over here are irrigated by purified sewage water. I'm not sure if you know, but I'm sure you know, there is not enough water in the world. And again, this is something that we maybe talk more about it later, but one of the largest contributions of Israel to this story is agricultural technologies. We are one of the best in the world with agricultural technologies, and especially water technologies. We have University for Water. Just a few examples, and also solar energies. We use solar panels since the 1950s. Dripping irrigation system. You know, those drips, that water that goes right to the roots, save 99% of your water supply, allow you to computerize everything with pesticides and nutrition, everything is fully computerized. We're doing it for 35 years now. The largest company in the world is Israeli company. Water security technologies, even the American Army, when they go to the desert, there is a soldier that carry hydrogen, I think it's called. There is like a small pack that produce water from air.
What?
Yes.
And you were a pioneer in desalination of seawater.
We are the best. Again, I hate to, I don't know the bragging, but Israeli desalination technologies are the best in the world. We do it for less than 30 cents per cubic meter. The reason why I'm telling you that, because there is a lot of problems in that, and we deal with those problems in the last 20 years, and we already found the solutions for those problems, and we are willing to share this knowledge with the world. Just two quick examples. If you keep irrigating with purified water, the soil will get saltier, and you need to watch and supervise it. Or if people drink only desalinated water, you have some heart issues because you need magnesium in your water and you need iodize in your water.
That Eran Salamon sure knows some stuff. We enjoyed the bus ride, even though it was fairly lengthy. It's 146 kilometers from our location on the Dead Sea up to just the tip of the Sea of Galilee. We actually stayed at the Sophia Hotel, which is in the Tiberias area of the Sea of Galilee, with great view over the edge of the lake and great panoramic views, which we will enjoy over the next couple of days. My thanks to the photographers and artists that allowed me to use their images through the Creative Commons process. The links will be included in the description, giving credit for each of the works that were used, and it really helped make a video better by having specifics of what Eran was talking about.